And what was so good about those is proportion-wise, it was the right size, and the blockable oasis can just be in there and be secure, you know, so those are some of the logistics. I took, here at Plus, there's a box which we can pass around. Last night, I made like little tree toppers, so to speak. And you can go right in the middle here with this, push it down that it's secure. And then at Big Lots, we got the stars. And we're gonna put this right up in here. And actually, you might want to fill in a little more. As Nona points out, she critiques everything I do at home.
Really?
Yeah, all the time.
Imagine that.
Yeah, and I take it very
Never
well.
happens at all.
Well, it says it should be after all.
And yeah, I pruned up some of this boxwood and I can prune more.
That was iron sharpening iron.
And
No wonder you're so sharp.
you have to really take this. Of course, you can't use it just the way it is. I just, it snaps easily. I just snap it. That's why my fingernails are bad. But, you know, just, and even something scrawny like this, it doesn't look so good, just put that in for fill. And we just go,
Ron, can you speak a little louder? There's some of us who are older.
where? Okay. One of the important things is to get the proportion right down here low. And, you know, you just have to prune, break, 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 break. You have little pieces like this. And first, you want to go around and get your lower layer, the edge at the bottom. Here, I should really have this up on a box. And we just don't get anxious to start building the tree until you get your top in place, and then come around this bottom edge. And don't worry about the garbage, just drop it on the floor. Well, I mean, because where are you gonna put it, you know? And it's easier just to sweep it up afterwards. I remember when I had this shop, a little boy came in with his mother once, 7, 8 years old he was, and he said, "Mom, they sure are messy here, aren't they?" I reminisce about fun things at the shop where I lived for many years. We had a dry sink. You know, a dry sink was before you had indoor plumbing in old days, a wooden cabinet with a liner.
This
where
was
you
at the
could wash
shop,
your
not at our
dishes.
home.
He said at the shop.
At the shop. But on the side of that thing, there was a little round hole that a pipe used to go through. And I found one of those little artificial mouses.
Oh.
And I stuck it there. And the kids would always come in to look at that mouse in the hole. And I was hoping today I could have one to put on one of the beams here. And see if anybody would have noticed.
Somebody would scream.
All right, so now what you do is you have your top, and this top isn't too good. So,
Why isn't this good?
because I did it, I want to get some wire. Let's have to put it here.
My critiquing thing was that I thought the greenery should not come up and cover the star. That the star should be free.
And it was terrible. They brought the
I
kids
just give you all a little
Terry
length
was
of
there.
wire.
They had huge accidents.
And you
So I tried calling here yesterday, there was no answer, and I tried calling his cell phone, there was no answer. Yeah, so I kinda, so somewhere I got a little.
I guess I have.
Can I do some of that, Debbie?
Oh, I'm good.
No, because he usually, they were meeting Andrew at,
He was helping,
While we're waiting, could we be
Jenny
doing
took
this?
him home.
no, I know it, but I called yesterday to see
We're
if
gonna
that
sing
was
Dear
their
Vietnam.
storms and
Yeah.
I couldn't get any answer.
We're gonna take a hunk of wire here and sort of draw this in to make a little more of a distinct top. And actually, this is what everybody looks at first, is the top. So if this is good, the rest will pass inspection. And then when you get up around here, we don't keep going in this way. We go horizontally around halfway up or so. We try to bring it in a little bit. And then when you get up to this part, you go vertically. And even a clump like this vertically, you can put in there to sort of fill it up.
How much is this, Ron?
$2.95. But we'll even it off to $3. All right.
I saw one of these on television and it was in the 30s.
Oh, yeah. I,
The 50s, in the 50s in the shop, you painted
50s in
it.
the
it
shop.
depends how they're decorated, yeah. But
A little bit
and I
bigger.
cannot believe people, I make them for a retail place around here, for Planter's Pallet, and for other shops, but anyway, they sell them for a good amount of money. But a small one like this in a shop, I'm sure would be $25.
Yes.
And then when you get it home, every 3 or 4 days or so, you can stick your finger in and first fill it half full of water, because the water will absorb up through this oasis to keep the boxwood fresh. And so that's it. I think you can all, well, maybe I should finish this one. Then
Yeah.
what you're going to do is take and add the bows to it. And I would put one, you can do whatever you want, but I'd put one of these on each side. And you've got the picks and these little pre-made bows from one of the dollar stores. I, instead of making bows, I gave up and got these pre-made ones. It was easier. But you could decorate this with all different things. If you had, you could do it like with artificial fruit, make it a Delarovia tree, get a little artificial fruit, or
Little balls.
little ornaments, or gumdrops. Yeah. I thought really it was good to gumdrop tree.
If you really want to.
Jellyworms could look like,
Mm-hmm.
Get the frosty one.
yeah, like the sugar.
So why don't you all
Get going.
get going and start? Here are treetops.
I'm half done.
I thought that was awesome.
Ron,
Thank you.
Ron,
Yeah,
can you tell them how to put these on?
oh, they can figure that out.
each?
Yeah,
Twisted, they,
you just take this and
sure.
this wire, here we go.
People, listen now,
Oh, here
listen.
is the bow and there's the wire. Just go up close.
You're not
Sides
listening.
around, and then after you
each
got
one
it
another little
fast,
set?
you just twirl.
There you go. Got that, everybody?
Twirl, twirl, twirl.